What's up, everybody? Jeremy Ritz here. Courage pays better than fear trading, the Traders Podcast, episode number 28. And I got the cutoff sleeve shirt on today. I just finished a workout, but you know what? This is real trading, right? This is the real world. I'm not wearing a freaking suit and tie and nice shirt. And so, you know what? I'm sweaty. It is what it is. We're getting this show in today. And today's going to be very straightforward. I want to talk about two things. I want to talk about gratitude and the sacrifice that it takes to become proficient in trading. And the mindset of thinking that, you know what, we should have gratitude. We should be appreciative of the fact that we even have the opportunity to be able to trade, to make a living, to press buttons, to be able to generate cash flow, to sit in front of a computer and bring in income. That is just a miracle. And oftentimes we lose sight of that and we don't appreciate it. And the other side of that is knowing that in order to get to that point where you can press buttons and you can hit consistent trades, you can hit massive trades, it takes commitment, dedication, persistence, perseverance. We're going to talk about all that in today's episode. We haven't done a mindset episode in a while, and I figured today is a great opportunity to do that. I got my shirt on that says, get the hell to work, because in order to make it as a trader, you have to do that. So today's episode is a little bit different. Okay. So no Ask a Trader today. I'm not even looking at Roku. It's $61. It got above that 100. It dropped. It's just kind of, it's doing Roku things, right? But let's get into it. Let's talk about mindset today. And we're going to start by talking about gratitude and being appreciative and grateful to have the opportunity to trade, right? Think about it. In the W-2 world, we go, and this is where I came from, and I have much respect for my former life, my former profession and education. Amazing, right? But you have to get up at a certain time. You have to be in your office at a certain time. You have to work a set number of hours, and you have to do that Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturday and Sunday, right? And that's a great world. But in trading, you have the opportunity, the flexibility, the creativity to plan your day. Because if you're trading stocks, the market's open from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern time. And to be honest, you're not trading that entire time. For me personally, I'm trading from 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. and that's it. The rest of the time I'm studying, I'm coaching, I'm practicing, I'm recording videos like these. But when you learn this skill, when you practice it, when you become proficient at it, think about this for a second. In a matter of 2 hours, you're able to generate from trading profit that you can sustain your family on, right? And it's amazing. It's a miracle to be able to press a button to apply your analysis of the markets and hit a winning trade and see that money get deposited into your brokerage account. I know the first time I experienced that, it was just a powerful, amazing feeling. And the other part of that is, when we're trading, it's not always going to be perfect. I'm teaching a day trading boot camp right now. And one of the things that I talk about is that trading is clunky. It's awkward. It's messy, right? You think of the profit tool on Interactive Brokers. Your trades just don't go straight up and hit your profit taker, right? Sometimes they go up and just kind of chop sideways. And maybe we lock in just a small gain on that. But you know what? That's a win. And more often than not, if you can lock in a small gain like that, and you could do that consistently and snag base hits, as I like to call them, shout out to Rob Morrison, every so often you're going to have a double, a triple, a home run, a grand slam, right? But it's about getting that consistency. But oftentimes what will happen is we'll lose sight of the fact that, hey, we had a winning trade. And we'll sit and think about, well, I could have had more. If I would have just let this run, I could have had even more profit. And we lose sight of the fact of what we were able to achieve. We lose sight of the gratitude. So I wanted to use this opportunity today to remind everybody of how lucky we are, how grateful we should be, how appreciative we should be that we have the opportunity to trade the markets, whether you're trading stocks, options, futures, crypto, whatever it is. We're a fortunate bunch. We've put in the work so that we could be able to do this. We could press buttons and make money. We have flexibility in our lives. Don't lose sight of that gratitude. Appreciate what you're able to do. But the other side of that is make sure that you understand, in order to succeed and excel in trading, you have to work your ass off. Period. Point blank. You're not just going to, this is not a get rich quick scheme where you just, oh, I'm just going to look at charts, maybe 15, 20 minutes a day, and that's it. That's not going to get it done. Okay. And I work with lots and lots of people, hundreds of people, in coaching and helping them learn how to trade. The most successful people that I work with are willing to put in the time. They're willing to dedicate themselves. They're willing to sacrifice other areas of their lives so that they can learn this skill. If you want to excel and succeed in trading, you have to be willing to put the work in. You have to be willing to put in those late nights studying charts. You have to be willing to forego going out or going and doing something that's fun. Now, I'm not saying not doing things with your family. Obviously, you're prioritizing that, right? But when it comes to other things, sitting there binging on Netflix or scrolling through YouTube or doom scrolling, if you're doing that, you're not studying your charts and you're wondering why you're not hitting winning trades or you don't understand what you're doing, it's time to look in the mirror, okay? If you're not willing to work hard, save yourself the trouble now and just stop doing it, because you're not respecting the markets. And when that happens, you're going to lose money. It's very simple. If you want to be successful in trading, look, I'm like sweating, right? If you want to be successful, you have to put in the work. You have to work hard. You have to study. This is available to anyone out there who wants to do it, but you got to put the time in. If you're not willing to do that, then the reality is it's not going to work for you, right? And all those other things we talked about, the discipline, you have to have that, right? You have to have the passion for this. But today, I wanted to take a moment to give everybody a reminder. Be grateful for the opportunity that you have to trade. You get to trade. You get to pursue this learning. And remind yourself, if you're struggling, if you're not getting it done, ask yourself, am I working as hard as I possibly can? Am I doing everything that I could do to be the best trader that I could be? And more than likely, the honest to goodness answer to that is no. So your task for this weekend, show gratitude to the market, show gratitude to trading, to everything that you've learned, to your winners, to your losers, to this whole beautiful world that we call the markets. And the second part, work your face off. If this is what you want, if this is where you want to excel, if this is where you want to achieve, put the time in and you will make it happen. And with that said, it's time to get the hell to work. I'm going to go get a little bit more of a workout in. Done for the week. Great week trading. I hope you guys have a phenomenal weekend. Little motivation here on today's episode. I will see you back here next week for episode 29. Give me a shout in the comments. Like, subscribe. If you have any questions, please drop them. And I'll see you guys next week. Take care, everyone.